All right, well, it's been a good week. Appreciate what the players have done, and certainly looking forward to playing a really good Northwestern team. And we're going to play well to give ourselves a chance.
Paul, if something were to happen to Endicott in a game, like an injury, full muscle or that, who would be, well, if you had a cold, you had the flu, whatever, who would be the next guy in?
We're good.
You're going to kick.
We're going to keep playing.
The news yesterday that there's going to be a slate of Friday night games, just what, can play high school and college. With the reaction to that?
Well, I mean, there's a number of things that come up and understand what's all happening with it. And I really loved it when, I had a great high school experience. I love any football. And it was really, I remember back then it was Friday nights were high school and Saturdays was a college football, most of the time a 105 start, and Sunday was the NFL. And, Coach Alvarez told me what was coming. He talked about early, he had talked about a Labor Day, and I was part of that one in Fresno State, I think. We played. It was the first game that I got to coach at here. And yet, high school football in Wisconsin, it's really important. And it's important to our program, but it's more important for all the kids in schools. And I believe in the game of football and all that it teaches. And so, you start to hear some of the repercussions of it. And I know Coach Alvarez's intent and our intent as a program, it's, we love and appreciate all that's happened there. And yet I understand how this is all coming about.
So can there be a happy medium somewhere with all this?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to make it the best you can, and I don't think it's a lot of games, and I'm not trying to say that that's no less or more important or a factor, but you have to make it the best you can, and I think each place has got its own separate issues, but by no means is it don't care about high school football. Quite the contrary, and shoot, our family, we got the, George Chryst Foundation, and it goes to those kids that played high school, and you read those essays and what football, not the games, not what third down meant to them, but what the coaches and teammates and players means to them. Love and respect a ton, the high school, all that. But it's, I think it's one of those things that we know it's kind of always kept evolving, right? I mean, like I said, it used to be, I think everyone was a 105, unless you had the one TV game maybe, right? The ABC, Keith Jackson's coming to town, which is a big deal.
With Bradrick Shaw, what have you seen from his progression from last year to this year, and how has his continuing improvement affected the running back rotation?
Well, I think that Bradrick has done a nice job of just what you're saying, developing. Who was he as a freshman? He's a guy with talent and a work ethic, and was learning the game. And he's had opportunities to play and in practice, and then earn the right through that to play in games, and has done some good things. And have said this with every position. Running back certainly would be included in that we need everyone. So when you talk about rotation, we need everyone, especially this month here. And so I've loved seeing that. And that's one of the neat, I think, joys of coaching, is seeing kids develop and earn enough confidence and trust that they can go play in a game and then have their moments. And Bradrick's had some good moments, and he's had ones that have been tough, right? But he's rebounded from, and that's what's fun to see, and that's what I like about coaching.
Bart has seemed to stay really level-headed through this season, from playing to not playing to playing again. Or even you a little surprised at how well he's handled this kind of roller coaster, I guess, for him?
I'm not surprised. But it's not to say that you don't recognize and appreciate that. But I mean, I think Bart's. You said it, I think Jason, you're first. You've been level-headed. That is Bart, and he's also passionate and he cares about this team. And I think because he cares about this team, that also made him do that. Like he understands. He's been on teams, a lot of teams, for a long part of his life. That you got to keep going, and he knew that he'd be counted on again. And so he didn't check out. And so. You never know how people are going to react through anything, and especially guys that he put a lot into it, and if it doesn't go your way, but I'm not surprised by the way he's reacted.